excited to myself, guys, in my one just saying that Ozzy, and I hope you
Sanbonani queens and kings. So welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in to this much anticipated video. As you can see by the title, today I'll be doing story time for the first time. I posted on my social media, I think on Facebook if I'm not mistaken, asking you guys what kind of story times should I do. I sent to my friends as well. I think I sent a message to my friends as well, asking them what kind of stories do you like me to share first. And in today's video, I'd like to talk about my teenage pregnancy story. Just into a background of who I am, I've always been this bubbly person. I've always used to be an advocate for abantu besifazane. I always used to love sharing stories. I was just myself. I've never changed. I'd like to believe that I've never changed. So I was very active. I used to play netball, hockey, hockey stick, for only like a month. That's another story. But I was doing our grade 11. I was very active in choir. I was swimming. I enrolled in my swimming lesson. I only went for 1 week. Well, not because I'm from my class, but and I was living in KwaMashu. I used to take the bus to KwaMashu. It was very hectic. I couldn't manage, so I had to cancel the swimming lessons. But I was very active, guys. Netball. I played soccer as well. Softball nice. So I was just that active child, and at the time, so I was very much that girl who used to incorporate cultural aesthetic. Or I was very much that girl, or if you're into like us dancing guys when there's Arbor Day, when there's or Heritage Month, Nana initiates in Deganjali. So they very much knew that I was very active, even ngaphandle esikoleni, going overseas about once a year, something like that, and I used to come back esikoleni ngikwazi ukuthi basically, and still be active, start afresh. So I was that active girl. Busy. I was doing every sport, initiating things, dance. Down in 2010, I was that girl. There was that busy girl, Tando Tisha, very respectful, hard worker, always be top 10. So every year from grade 8, I was always with top 10 eskoleni good grade. So used to be given, I remember my t-shirt. I used to wear them every Friday. I'm a yellow t-shirt every Friday, Bali with top 10 of yellow class or that year. So back to the stories. Right? And mangithi ngiya ekliniki, polyclinic, aibo. Yes, but then it was so hectic. Okay, ngihambe ngiye ekliniki ngazizwa kahle, and then ekhaya obviously ngithi ngiyagula ngizizwa kahle gogo, no habe ekliniki nje sheshe banginika imali ogibela ngagibela. I went to a polyclinic. I clinic sengikulayini, and then I was like, okay, I'm here, I have flu, and the lady was like, okay, you have flu, and I was like, yeah, but flu, and the lady was like, okay, that's the line you should join. And I said, okay, now line, okay, I'll join line. I fine. Oh, my son is join line. Get manje unesi yaphuma ngaphansi like udokotela nje we-youth or whatever. Mose lana nje uthi uphethwe ikhanda, uyagula, uyakhwehlela, ungezi nje la mina ngizela uthi unenkinga ngelontuzana manhood. Unenkinga baby. I've missed my periods. Be specific, straight to the problem. And I was like, okay, I think I'm in the wrong queue. But nonetheless, let me just go there. And I can't remember when I last had my periods. So I was like, what the hell? Let me just stay. ngama-ke nami kulayini hhayi sangena ngayi masengena mina-ke angihamba ngedwa vele so ngangena-ke phakathi hhayi mangena phakathi and then the lady was like, okay, so what's the problem? I'm like, ngathi angizizwa kahle ngiphethe ikhanda. It's like, okay, no, ngichazela ukuthi that's not what we are about. Mina nje ngifuna umuntu othi nje kade ngagcina ukuya esikhathini noma nje nginenkinga ngezansi nje kwenzakalani. Guys, oh no, I would scan like, but it's fine. I was okay. Now, if you've done a pregnancy test in my clinic, you know what this is about. Congratulations. Congratulations. Like, what are you talking about? So, congratulations. So, what's the next step? Yes, gonna know more skip. I'm like I'm still processing the news, so I'm not even sure what she's talking about. I'm like, mama, like, no, I'm like, I was like, look for the so teen when I 18 we went to Jan. I was like, okay, no, I guess then it's fine. I'll just process this and then probably come back. It's okay. And guys, at that moment I'm so confused, I'm frustrated, and guys, and I can't even remember the process that was happening at the time. And I'm like, okay, it's fine, let me just go home, think about this. I just left. Influenza. So I do influenza. There's influenzas in the air. There's influenza in the air, so probably that's what's happening, right? Okay. And then stress. I think it was around November or December, I'm not sure. Okay, fine. And then I'm just cutting the story because it's too long, but I'm just cutting it. And then I told my friends, my best friend, I'm telling you. That's okay for now. Let's just not tell anyone. Let's just keep it to ourselves. Oh my gosh, she was just my ride or die at that moment. That's why I love her so much. I said, no, we'll get through this. No, you'll be fine. Support, moral support. I first told her. And then but me telling my parents was very hard because I remember like Ismail and my cousin coming at home, but coming at home, and he was like, hey Gogo, I'm gonna have something to tell you, no ma shalanla. And at that moment I was really shocked because previously, before like Afike, a friend of my mom's, called me. I said, in yabo nje nginalokho nje nami ukuthi angazi ukuthi ngithini. Fika kula kuma usiyazi uma ungiconfronta-ke wathi no, whatever is happening, I'll support you, ngikhona nawe yabo nje. It's just moral support, just being a woke mom as she is today, my best mom ever, supporting me through thick and thin. And that time, yay, kwakunzima ngempela, I don't want to lie. And then I think 2 weeks later or a week later, and then Sakura knows it's okay. Like la asho, but I'll just act as if I don't know anything because I'm phone and I wash. I figure like oh, before that story, going back to schooling, I think manje 2009 still is 2009 and 2010. It's basically, well, in our high school we used to have this thing of elections, people being prefects, people being part of my heads of committees. We used to have different committees like sports committee, culture committee, committee, but there's so many different categories of committee. Utoloma full colors, which was my dream, guys. My full colors, got me trick with our uniform. Our uniform was beautiful, one of the best uniforms of Matric South Africa Young, and I vouch for that. If you can check Durban Academy High School, their matric uniform is the best. So I was really excited, really eager to say, oh my god, I'm going to come out full colors. So we had teachers who are saying, no, we want you to be head girl for 2010. Teachers interviewing me, teachers asking me if I'm interested. I was like, no, it's fine, I'm interested, it's fine. I'm a head girl. It's okay if you don't want to become a head girl, then you can be part of the cultural committee leader. I was like, no, it's fine as long as I'm helping abantu eskoleni, so that's fine. So obviously, because of that pressure, sacabanga with my friend and dog, you know what, let's just go to teacher because I would hate that was so tough and we are done with like your dreams are being shattered in an instant moment, and in that moment of realization you're thinking, what is the next move? Because others are like, no, bro, you can even abort the baby. We've done it, so it's fine. This person has done it as well, so you'll be fine. I was like, I can't. As much as this is a consequence of my action, I cannot hold ingani against the action I'm because of what I've done. So let me just dealing with my consequences. So that's what I did. I dealt with my consequences. Even if it's I'll have delayed opportunities I'll have a delayed future, it's fine, but meaning things or ends, I'll definitely keep the baby. So I told my friend, and then the first thing we did, we went to Utisha Lora de Pets and out of respect. Tisha kodwa isifundisa biology, abantu esifuna biology bazomanzi. Tisha with my best friend uNtokozo, sahlala phansi sasho ukuthi good morning ma'am, khuluma noNtokozo njalo, we have something to tell you, it's important, but I think we should tell you. Ngicela ukutshela ukuthi Tisha vele athini, are you pregnant? I was like, huh? I really got yes. Ngakhala wathi, oh Thabile, it is such a pity that you are pregnant. Oh Thabile, it's such a pity that you are pregnant. We Afrikaner, so I can't actually but she was so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. We had high hopes for you. We really wanted, well, personally I wanted you to be the head girl of our school, and you've been academically brilliant. You've helped the school in so many ways. Yeah, but she was so disappointed, but I support your decision, and it took a lot of guts for you to be in this position, to be in this position where you can actually come here to me and be honest and talk about what you're going through, because other people just keep quiet or even abort the baby or even continue lying to us, and then by the time we announce that you are in this position or selected in this position, it would have been too late. And my defense was, I didn't want to be a bad role model to other kids, because obviously when you're in matric, a lot of young kids are looking up to you, so I didn't want to send an incorrect example to say, okay, lo muntu head girl, lo muntu prefect, lo muntu pet school, lo muntu kanjena, but this person is pregnant as if they're right. So what I wanted to do was just nje eliminate or cut even one day umuntu or a prefect or sesikoleni who's doing great things as part of a committee leader, and just say, no, you know what, it's fine. This is actually, I've placed myself in this position, so let me just take full responsibility. And the teachers were so supportive. I told even my registered teacher, well, in our term, registered teacher is the teacher that takes a register yakho if awuyifundi le subject oyenzayo. So my registered teacher at the time was so supportive. Ephathe nemqamelo ukuthi ngihlale kahle, ngicheck ukuthi I'm fine. So come 2010, I'm in matric. Mind you, I'm still performing. I'm still part of I'm still performing well academically. Ngisapusha ngisayimina kuphela kunakho lokho ukuthi, oh my god, ngiphoxa isikole sonke. Even ney'ngane, I know even unomfundo was so supportive. Then she was in grade 10 or 11 at the time. Umfundo ephakeme, umfundo high. Ngimthanda kakhulu, she was so supportive. Afika ngiphathele nezikhwama. And also a friend of mine, uGabuza, who I miss so much. May his soul rest in peace. Gabuza was so supportive. Asho nakametric ukuthi, hey, ingane yami lena, sizohamba nayo, simangekho sheshe. Yabona, it is so sweet, but unfortunately, as aphile kuze kwenzeke lokho. So it is a very tough period of my life, and I remember